Morning pondering. So I thought I'd show you the camera out here. Alright, let's go. We got several things going on today. I'm leaving the shop. I just showed you my mount position for the GoPro there, and we're gonna get on the road for a minute and check out why I wanted the GoPro up there. You can already see that there's a huge wide angle difference. So to begin with, let us run down. My mechanic just called, my regular personal mechanic who uses us for lock work. Yes, it was an illegal U-turn, but that's alright. People know us around here. He has a very common problem, a GM truck that somebody drove in, and now he can't get the key to turn. It's a GM 10 cut. I'm hoping, I didn't even ask the year, but I'm assuming it is, because that is a very common problem, having the key get worn. And I've shown him over the years, I've shown him, you know, what to look for on keys to tell if it's worn or not, and he said it's worn out. So a very common problem. Hopefully I'll just be able to read the key and decode it. You can see our lovely street here, our lovely major intersection, major thoroughfare street is wonderfully bumpy. But anyway, this was because I did that GoPro, which was stupid. I didn't get a freaking clip of the camera that's over there, and should show you a much wider view, which will be good when I get on jobs where I have to, like, you know, open cars or whatever. I try to park my truck. It's kind of a dash cam in a way. That way, if I'm on a job, I can click record, and if something happens during it, it'll get it. However, it is awkwardly placed right behind my rear view, so that is kind of makes it hard to attach and detach it. But after I started holding it up, and you can look through your camera while you're moving the GoPro around if you're not filming, but it that I was going to put it right on the left edge of the rear view mirror, but it got a better view to the right if I did it right behind it. Plus it hides it from my view, and it makes it kind of blend in if you're outside the car. If you may notice, it's kind of hard to tell it's there. So anyway, I'm going to do this GM truck, and then I'm going to go open these vending machines that somebody called in for Monday, and we scheduled it for this morning. And then after that, I got to go up all the way across town and do one or two doors for a lady that I think just bought a house. I'm not sure what the circumstances there are, but I think she said she has a real heavy accent, like German or something, and it was really kind of hard to understand. But I think she said she had just bought it and was just needing it rekeyed. So anyway, that's it. Our mechanic is right past that crystal.
What's been happening with y'all?
Same old. It was dead last week.
We're dead this week.
No, you're on it. I'm busy this week.
And it was the only one I got, and he didn't crank up to fix it. It's got some numbers on that key to help you, any.
Yeah, it's just a Walmart copy of a key. Just a bad key and worn out. So it looks like we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2. 4,
never reached it on this tire. I'm trying to turn this thing.
2, 1.
Normally I can wheel and jiggle and get him to at least try to stop. Nope, not this damn thing. I talked to him 2 weeks ago on this damn truck. Probably took me 2 weeks to get the damn thing to turn.
Wasn't paying attention and messed up. That would be, count from the tip, we got 4, 3, 1, 2, 4, 2, 2, 3, 1, 1. So 1, 1 is skipping a cut. 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, 4.
It's easy when you got your stuff to do with. Yep.
1, 1.
You know what you're doing.
3, 2, 4, 2, 1, 3, 4. Alright, let me lubricate it real quick and you're good to go. Alright, so got that one done. Now I'm headed to what is called South Jackson. Oh gosh, I hope this other one, this next one, I don't think is going to be nearly as easy and quick as that. Now this, he does me a lot of favors, so I give him a super good price. Normally he can just bring the key up, no, like he would have just brought the key up to me normally, and I would have code cut him that key on site. But because I was having to leave, I didn't want there to be an issue, and like me being South Jackson and him, me already have gone to South Jackson and him come back to the truck and not be able to, like the key for some reason didn't work. So just to be on the safe side, I just ran by his place because it's not too far away to do so. He's a mile and a half from the shop and he's coming to save my ass many a times and gives us a great price on mechanicking this old girl. So he keeps it alive, even though he tries to convince me to buy a new truck all the time. I'm like, no. Nope. So headed to work on some vending machines, and I have a bad feeling. Knock on synthetic plastic or plastic on my steering wheel there, but hopefully it won't take long. They're both Ace 2 locks. Oh, so no using my tubular impressioning tool. Except if I'm able to pick it. I'm going to use my little Sparrows thing. That thing is paid for the kit. So I may buy some actual versions of those instead of one attached to a turning tool. Because again, I've talked about this, but those thinner Sparrows turning tools are not great. They're at top of the keyway style. Or not great in my opinion, because they just don't fit. They're too narrow. But they have to be narrow to make that little this tubular thing that I'm going to try to do. So I don't know. It's in a hair salon, and I don't know how or if I'm going to be able to get video. So we'll see. And that'll be in about 20 minutes. I've got about a 20-minute drive. So still need to put that sticker right there. See y'all in a little bit. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. cleaver it out like that. First cut that. So if we're cutting it, and it's like that, this cut right here is the number 7 cut. So we're going to measure it. Got one. Okay, we'll try one. 6251. Get our key. Put it in the 1. Double check the alignment. So, 1 position is actually the 2. So 252, 6251, 2, 5, 2, 6251. That's
Come on, big dance, come on. How you doing? How you doing? You stay in the bowl. I got another in the bowl. Okay. Come on, let me reach out.
So we're going to presume it was 2525 321. Back in the machine. So it pops up. Check your key. Okay. Something going on there. Just when I was about to give up. Ooh. Look at that bad boy. Okay, in case you missed all that because my GoPro battery went dead, we've got this bad boy, where'd it go? This bad boy open and decoded and relocked. So I am making the key for it, which was 4-4. This one was tough. The other one was pretty easy. But since I forgot my freaking replacement locks, I did this to myself. I could have just switched the lock out and gone on, but oh no. Jason had to forget the locks. So I have to, since it's a 30-minute drive, which is an hour drive, I don't have real time to do that, but I did spend about an hour mucking around here with this cylinder. Close to an hour anyway. About to be done, so not too bad. And we have 4421272, which is why this bad boy was so hard to open. 272. 2 and a 7 next to each other. Tubular is no fun. Let's just hope this is the right code. Kind of fudged that other one a little bit, the first one, when I was decoding it. But I worked it out. Now let's keep our fingers crossed. This will work. Okay. It is working good with the peg. So let's get it reset and try our key, which of course probably won't work. Oh, there it goes. Sweet. It's a little crunchy. Alright, let's work out why it's a little crunchy. Probably needs a little bit of lubricant in there. So let's go ahead and shoot it with the lubricant. And see if we can't get this thing working. Yes. I think I'm off on one cut. Or it just needs a little touch up. Haha. This hasn't been used in a while. Gotta work that key. Alright, so that's it. Oh, sweating. Okay, so wrapping that up, first one wasn't bad at all. The second one resisted everything I threw at it, and finally was able to get it with the tubular pick, and I think I got lucky. And then when I picked it, it went, I had to, you know, you got to pick it like 2 or 3 times. For some reason, I guess it was a little too loose. I didn't have it tightened down enough, so it locked up in the second position, or third position, but I was luckily able to get it out, and took it outside to work on it so that I could see, and you can see, I don't know if in any of those videos that you can see, but there's a gap between the front housing and the back, and this is probably specific to that Flexo lock. Presumably you can change the key on those, but strong springs, and it locked up, and by looking around the diameter of the lock you can see the shear line, luckily, and by going around with the pick and going around and around and around and looking at it, you can push the little pins back in, and then I like suddenly hit upon either the combo for it or the close enough, and so cut the key and got done with it. Literally, if it wouldn't have been that Flexo lock, I probably could have done a lot sooner, and if I would remember to bring my damn replacement locks, which was just stupid, which made me stay an extra hour. But again, I would have, if I could have gotten it open, and I could have left and come back, but it's 30 minutes drive there, 30 minutes back. Technically it would have been about an hour and 30 minutes doing the round trip. So but didn't have to do that. Got the keys made for both of them, and I can still sell my other locks, so yay. And my GoPro battery is completely dead after that, and I'm not going to upload all of it, but basically it was try with the tubular tool for like 8 minutes, and then it was try with the Sparrow's pick for like 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes, and I was judging this based on the timing of the GoPro, because it's got a counter on top, and I have to watch it, make sure it doesn't go 11. And then I tried again with the tubular tool for another like 8 to 10 minutes, and then I turned it off because I was just like, screw this, it's not going to work on camera. And then just at the very last thing, like literally right when I was about to put it all up and go get the drill and be destructive and have to drive to get another lock and come back, it opened on me. So took it out, got the key made, not easily, but did, and now I'm headed to my house rekey, which was a 1-door rekey, and now it's turned into a 4 or 5 door, because as I expected, she decided to do all the doors on the house. So I headed to do that. No point video on that, that's just rekeying a residential, you know, whatever. So we'll just make this strictly tubular. And again, thanks for watching, guys, and y'all have a good one. Peace.